Whittier just quietly became one of the only cities left in Los Angeles County where you can still buy brand new construction. Nobody's talking about it, not the agents, not the other channels, nobody. I'm about to show you exactly why, walk you through the actual house, and then break down the real numbers behind it. Not the opinion, but the data. This is Uptown Whittier, founded in 1887 by the Quakers, named after the poet John Greenleaf Whittier. The city has been standing since before most of Los Angeles looked like it does now. 13 miles from downtown LA, and it's about 15 square miles all the way around Whittier. There's 87,000 people here. It's bordered by Pico Rivera, Santa Fe Springs, and La Habra Heights, and it sits right against the Whittier Narrows. There's 3 freeways within reach of here: the 605, the 5, and the 60. You're about 30 minutes from anywhere in Los Angeles or Orange County. That proximity is fire. A few minutes from here is the Pio Pico State Historic Park. It's where the preserved home of the original governor of the Mexican California. This isn't a city that was built during the last boom. It's got actual layers of California history and roots that run so thick. And it's walkable, genuinely walkable. The kind of place where you park your car and then you spend the whole afternoon between the shops, the restaurants, the wine bars, the theaters, without getting back into your car for every single move. That is rare in LA County at any price point. And the city's not sitting on its hands either. Right now, Whittier's in the middle of a $29.7 million 5-year infrastructure plan with new water mains, well replacements, and a full rebuild of the Murphy and Rideout reservoirs. Nobody puts that in their listing photos, but it's exactly the kind of unglamorous investment that protects what you're paying for long after you close. For anyone relocating to LA specifically, here's what all of that really adds up to. A real working city with its own identity, not a bedroom community that only exists because what's next to it. That matters more than what people think. And when you're the one actually living in the city every day, that is extreme value. I grew up in this area, in this neighborhood. I used to visit Whittier very often for nights, for cultural moments, coming down into downtown Whittier to have a great connection point, meetings with my friends and family. My daughter went to Whittier College here, and it was a great opportunity to see how the city invested into the education of what's happening for our students, for our community, which goes well beyond just the home investment. Here's the version of LA that you don't see on IG. The historical, the walkable, steel buildings, brick and mortar. It's exactly what I wanted to bring to show you guys the value of what living in Whittier is like. And when you look at the house behind it, come on now, it's gonna be absolutely check marking all the boxes on your home buying interest list. So I am at Uptown Provisions in the city of Whittier. When I told everybody I was doing an episode out here, this is the spot that all the locals told me to come check out. So let's take a dive. That sandwich wasn't just only fire. I love the whole mom and pops feel about it. You can tell that they take their craft very seriously there, and those sandwiches are just super lit. That's why that line was just out the door. I got my to-go sandwich over here. Definitely a curated experience out here, and that's what I love about the makeup of Whittier. You're just within a few short minutes, a few short miles, with everything that's applicable in life. I want to take a second here and just talk personally about why I think Rosewood Village is the one I keep coming back to out of everything that's happening in Whittier right now. 2 things buyers ask me about on every new construction deal: HOA and Mello-Roos. Rosewood Village doesn't have either of those. No HOA dues, eating into your monthly budget every year, and no Mello-Roos supplemental tax stacked on top of your property taxes. That's not what you want to see. So many new subdivisions in California have those, and this one does not. That's real money back in your pocket every single year that you own this house. And it's one of the first things that I want to point out to clients when I show them this community. And this isn't some kind of brand new subdivision dropped in the middle of nowhere, waiting for a city to grow up around it. This is infill, guys. Brand new construction inside an already established, built out residential community in Whittier. You get new construction with all the infrastructure, the schools, the streets, the neighbors already in place around you. That's combination. New house, established neighborhood is generally hard to find in LA County right now. Price-wise, we're talking $1.5 to $1.7 million entry point, depending on floor plan and where it sits on the lot. For brand new detached construction homes with a backyard in LA County, that is a fair number. And depending on where you're coming from, it can actually be a step down in price from what you're leaving. So who is this actually for? Move-up buyers who've outgrown a condo or a starter home and want more space without leaving LA County. Buyers relocating to LA who want new construction and don't want to negotiate on a resale home with deferred maintenance. And honestly, a lot of local buyers too. People already living in surrounding neighborhoods, Pico, La Mirada, Fullerton, Brea, and Downey, who want to stay close to family and community, but want brand new instead of buying something 30 or 40 years old. Whittier sits right in the middle of all of those cities, which makes this one of the easiest moves a local buyer can make. That's the personal case for why I like this project. This is Rosewood Village by Risewell Homes in the city of Whittier, California. Out of everything on this episode, this is the exact reason why I'm on location, is to bring you an inside look into the available homes from this community. 29 homes were built last year and only 8 remain, so make sure you guys stay tuned on the rest of this demonstration. 29 homes total, guys. They're all detached. These are single family homes, not townhomes, not attached, not stacked, with no shared walls. Actual homes on actual lots with actual backyards. There's 3 different floor plans here, ranging up to about 3,700 square feet. And pricing that's moved from around $1.15 million into the $1.7 and $2 million price range until the community is sold down. Walking in, you will see the open concept living. Walking straight into the kitchen, into the living room, and right into the backyard. No dead space, no chopped up hallway leading nowhere. I am such a fan of these California living spaces with these retractable doors. Take a peek as I open these up for you. And what I absolutely love about them is that it just becomes an extension of your home, right? Your living space with these California doors, this California room, just flows naturally into the backyard where you start to wine and dine, barbecue, and really just exemplify the best life in your home. And then of course, the kitchen. It has the kind of finishes that you would expect at this price point. Quartz countertops, stainless steel appliances. The light fixtures are modern and super glam. I love how the quartz kitchen island here really just blends well into the formal dining area. And as mentioned, you have all the stainless steel appliances. The white cabinetry. And plenty of space. I love how these walkways within the kitchen and the dining space are about 4 feet wide. And that is much different. The high ceilings also give it a phenomenal look with the recessed lighting. Definitely a beautiful layout. The primary living room here, again, the depth of this is quite stunning when you see it in person. These are very large sofa couches here, and the amount of space is phenomenal. You got double coffee tables, high ceilings, and plenty of natural lighting to really accentuate the space. This first floor living space is absolutely phenomenal. And again, at the price point in LA County, I think we got a steal here, guys. The deep walk-in pantry is also a great touch here. I absolutely love how it's designed, and essentially its own room, which is an absolute necessity. Taking a pic at the refrigerator. Nice depth in it. Built by Cafe with some silver and rose gold touches. The rose gold accents here are really nice. One of my favorite parts on the lower level is always the backyard. If you're anything like me, I like to spend time with my family. We hang out, we barbecue. This is where the birthdays go down. This is where the celebrations occur. So let me show you guys this in a little bit more depth. Start off here with the barbecue. Ready for its first light and opportunity here. This backyard, guys, is top notch. You have a mixture of cement and artificial grass. And it back layers into about, I would say, 15 to 20 feet back, and definitely wide enough for multiple areas of gathering. You got a dining table back here, and then of course the couch and lounge with a table in the center. It's beautiful. Okay, let me show you a few other rooms down here on the first level as well. When you first walk in, immediately to the right, you're gonna find this multi-purpose room, which is typically used as an office space, right? Plenty of space. Love the decor in here. Suitable for any family that's looking to have an area to be able to have a dedicated home office. This is not a nook carved out of a hallway. This is an actual room for plenty of space. And anybody that's looking to relocate and work remote or running a business out of their house, this is a room that changes whether this floor plan works for you or not. Next to it, you have the common bathroom. Half bath located downstairs with plenty of space. Cabinetry all throughout. And then of course, we have one of the bedrooms here on the local floor. Again, high ceilings throughout. And really, just a nice private ensuite that helps. Full bathroom down here, by the way. For multi-generational living, older children, or just an amazing space for your guests. Head upstairs. I love how these space of the stairwell is just so extra wide, and then the openness of the staircase also just provides an open look, open feel with massive comfort. When you first get up to the upper level, the second floor, you walk immediately into another family room and family den. another reclusive hideaway for families to be able to find a space to come together in the evenings without having to go downstairs. Walk you into one of the bedrooms located on the second floor. Fantastic space, deep closets, its own full bathroom. Again, more than adequate space. I can envision a teenager or a young adult living in this room. Let me show you throughout. The additional bedrooms will be down the hallway from the family room. Again, the earth tones and the color here are phenomenal. Here you have the laundry room upstairs, which is ideal, of course. And then you have a common full bathroom here with double sinks, which leads into additional rooms. Another room with adequate size. Of course, its own closet. And a slightly smaller room, but with great lighting that looks out not into an industrial community, but another established residential community. Now, let me show you the primary room. Wow, the space, the lighting is absolutely phenomenal. This bed, guys, is a Cal King bed, so that gives you a sense of the size and the depth of the room. As you step into the primary suites bathroom, you have a private bath, toilet, stand-up shower that's fairly large, and of course the soak-in tub. And ladies and gents, the closet really functions as its own entire room. The depth of it is at least 10 feet by 10 feet. And then of course, the cabinetry, the space, the double sinks. A perfect primary suite for any family. I love how, as you look at any of the windows in this entire house, you will see a beautiful residential community. Once again, this isn't built on a major main street, but rather an inbuilt in a community that has been in existence for quite some time. It's established, it's rooted, it has homeowners that have been around for 30, 40, even 50 years. All right, guys, that is the primary, the additional bedrooms and bathrooms that's located throughout this house. There's enough separation in this entire home that it functions for a family, right? This isn't that condominium condo feel or an older Whittier bungalow. Nobody's tripping over each other here. There's plenty of space, plenty of activity, plenty of hangout room, and just a great way to be able to take in every square foot of opportunity that this home and this price point provides. Every home also comes with what the builder calls Evo Home Tech, smart thermostat, security, and energy monitoring built in from day one instead of being bolted after the fact. Paid solar also comes with these homes. That model there comes standalone, but it also has an additional feature of an ADU, right? So there is a 1-bedroom, 1-bath option here that I'm going to show you, and I just walked into it, that serves as an additional dwelling unit attached to the home I just showed you. Currently, as you walk in, you can see that it's serving as an office space and lounge. There's a small kitchenette for the ADU. And then the bedroom has a great expansion and size to it. Closet space, and of course, its own functioning full bathroom. Again, something not very common, an ADU application to the primary home. So Mr. LA, who is this home really built for? I can see a multitude of different types of families moving into this house. I could see where somebody that has been in a condo or a townhome that's looking to expand their lifestyle and are ready for that next upgrade from their first home. It provides plenty of space and then all the bells and whistles that everybody's looking for. I can see where a dual income family would also come together to make this happen. Plenty of space, ADU application, and of course, a residential location that hits high on everybody's list. I could see a relocation buyer, people that are from the local market. Maybe you live in La Habra, La Mirada, Pico Rivera, Santa Fe Springs, Downey, or Los Angeles, and you just want a little bit more space, a little more suburb living with being just a few miles away from restaurants, nightlife, civic opportunities, and of course, everything that the region provides as it relates to location, right? Such a big deal. 30 minutes away from everything LA, 30 minutes away from everything OC, smack dab in the middle of opportunity. If this is on your radar and what I've been sharing with you is hitting a nerve on you, stick with me because I'm about to dive in to the pricing, the price point, and why it all makes sense in this absolute interesting market. Now, here's why that matters. Right now in Los Angeles County, what's being built are mostly townhomes, condominium, stacked flats, not single-family homes. When you see a value, an opportunity in the market, especially at this price point where you can have that privacy, that opportunity to own your own home on your own lot, that is bringing tremendous value, especially in an established, cultural, upcoming town like Whittier, California. Now let's get into the full market numbers behind Whittier as a whole. This is pulled straight from House Canary's Market Insights report on Whittier single-family homes current as of today. The median close price is $1,179,000. The median price per square foot is $538.19. Homes are going under contract in a median of about 30 days and taking 44 days to actually close once they're in escrow. And that number from earlier, homes are closing at a median of about 103% of its list price. Sellers are winning, plain and simple, in Whittier. Now, here's a number that tells you something the closed price alone does not. The median price on new listings coming into the market right now is $1,049,444, noticeably below that closed price median. And homes are closing at 100.8% of their original price on average across the whole market. What does that translate to? Sellers who price it accurately are getting multiple offers and closing over asking. Sellers who overprice are the ones still sitting on the market. Now, let's talk about the active side. 78 listings, about 3 months of supply. 3 months is the textbook definition of a balanced market. Under that, and it tilts towards sellers. Over it, and buyers get leverage. Right now, Whittier sits almost exactly in the middle. 6.4% of listings have taken a price drop right now. So there's still room to negotiate on the ones that are overpriced. The median asking price on the market, $1,037,500 and $599 a square foot. Now, let's talk renting, okay? Because it's genuinely tight in that market. Only 12 active rental listings are citywide as we speak, at a median asking rent of $3,900 per month. When the rent supply is that thin, It usually means the people who move here do not leave, which is exactly the kind of stability you want to see in a market before you buy into it. Let's put it all together. A fast-moving market. Sellers are winning when they price it right. Limited new supply. And one of the only spots left in the county where you can still buy something brand spanking new. I've spent 25 years as a special agent working in 55 countries. I bring that same preparation and attention to detail to real estate now. As an ambassador and new home development specialist with eXp Luxury, Mr. Los Angeles Real Estate exists to be the most complete resource for anyone buying, selling, or relocating to Los Angeles. And this channel is that work, one city at a time. If you're serious about Whittier, about Rosewood Village, or relocating to LA at all, do not sit on this. Call me or text me directly, or click the link in the bio to book a private consultation. Let's find your next move. Have an amazing day.